Let's ramble. Got me a latte in a packet from Dollar General. Got me a list of things to talk about that are writ with the Uni 4-in-1. Digging this. I wish I'd have brought this to church this morning. Anyway, welcome back to Stormin Norman Says. I'm Stormin Norman. That must mean I have some things to say. And if you ain't figured out by the title of this video, I got some things to say. If you're new here, welcome. Click that subscribe button so you can get more of this kind of content because you're going to love it. So, I was going to do the monthly Ramble-thon like Tuesday, Wednesday, you know, last day of the week kind of thing. But I was reminded this morning at church we have revival this week. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday evening I will be at church. So we'll go ahead and knock it out on this day, Sunday. And y'all can probably get it tomorrow, I guess, depending on how long it takes me to edit it. We're not going to do an hour like we did last time. That's for sure. But I do got some things to talk about. Like I said, if you're new here, this is where I take all the things throughout the month that I did not feel were worthy of a video on their own, and we talk about them in the Ramble-thon. And also, this is where I cover all the things I missed in previous videos. Speaking of that, earlier this month, I did 2 videos in a day. The only problem is you did not see both of those videos. What was the first one I did? Been so long I don't even remember. But I did 2 videos. I posted up the first one. I told y'all if I'm wearing the same clothes in the next video, you know, cut me a break, because I was going to do both of those videos in the same day because they both came in the same time. Only problem is I did record both of those videos, but one of them is, have no idea what happened to it. I must have accidentally deleted it, I guess, when I was moving things from my memory card to my computer. I must have accidentally deleted it or something. So y'all didn't see it. And I was thinking about it after the fact, and I was like, this probably ain't something they're super interested in, so I'm not going to bother to re-record it. But it was just this leather pocket organizer, they call it, that I bought because I wanted to start toting my Victorinox Pioneer knife to work, but it don't have a clip, and that's what I do. I wear knives that have clips. Clip it to my pocket. But I really wanted to use this because I've had it for years and I've hardly used it at all. I bought this thing and it slips right in there. No problem. But I don't really like it. I like the part that holds my knife, but as far as putting other things in here, I got a little flashlight somewhere around here. I don't know what happened to it. I could put the little flashlight in there, but I tried putting some cash and cards in here, and I don't really like it. We might go a different route with that, but I do like how it holds the knife. See the little marks there where the knife is stretching out the leather? That part I like. Rest of it, not so much. So we'll just have to live with that thing beating around in my pocket. So that was the lost video that y'all didn't get to see. So if y'all watched that video I did at the beginning of the month, where I was talking about something, I don't remember what it was, and you're like, what happened? I thought he said he was going to record 2 videos in the same day. I did. I don't know where it went. Don't know what happened. Guess I deleted it or something. Next up, let me update you on, what was this pen called? The Jinhao 10. We did a video on this earlier this month, the Pilot Vanishing Point knockoff pen, and I don't know that I love it. I'll be honest with you. you know, I hype myself up saying I want a vanishing point. That's my holy grail pin. And then I got this, which is, you know, practically the same. Don't love it. Don't love that clip. Because, like, I have to write a way that just doesn't work with my hand. Like, I need, in order to hold it properly the way I write, I need to put my finger on top of the clip, which I have been doing because I've been taking this with my TN. So when I'm at work doing my calendar and my work stuff, I've been using this ever since I got it. And I've kind of gotten to the point where I can write with it without the clip being too much of a bother. But don't love it. Don't love that clip. That's about the only thing I don't love about it. So I was thinking, I was watching the video. You tell me what you think. And I saw somebody comparing this pin to the Vanishing Point and the Majohn A1. And the thing about the Majohn A1 is that the clip right here bows in like that. Like the clip comes up and does like an hourglass kind of shape right here. So I'm thinking I might get the Majohn A1 and see if that little indentation in the clip makes a difference. Plus it's probably just as cheap as this thing was, so it's not like it's going to cost me a whole lot. So we might do that. I might order the Majohn A1. We'll do a review on that, comparison video, whatnot. So look for that sometime by the end of the month, if I even order it. I may or may not do that. I don't know. Also, let me get my computer going so I can play y'all a song later. Also, I posted a poll on the community tab thing where you can make like Facebook type posts on YouTube. So I posted a poll asking what follow-up videos would y'all like to see from products that I reviewed last year. Nobody voted on it. So I was like, well, maybe a poll ain't the way to go. Maybe I'll just ask y'all in the Ramblethon. Where was my list? It's in my mini field journal here. Follow-up vids. So there's 6 of them, but I broke it down into two groups of 3. Studio Neat Mark 1. Where'd it go? The Studio Neat Mark 1. I reviewed this, I want to say it was November, December, early December, I think, when I reviewed that. Would you like a follow-up video on that? The Galen Leather A6 cover that I use as my personal journal. Or the Refine EP1, which one of them is in my Sidekick wallet and one of them is in my little journal thing I take to church, so I don't have it on me. But the Refine EP1, Studio Neat Mark 1, or the Galen Leather A6 journal cover thingamabob. So if you like to see follow-up, let me know in the comments, like which one you want to see the most, your burning desire, or if you want to go find that poll and vote on it from like 2 or 3 weeks ago. You can do that too. Patreon, I finally set up a Patreon, like finished, I guess, finishing up Patreon, I don't know. But I will leave a link to it down there in the description. And if y'all want to go sign up, be a patron. I don't have any like perks, you know. People sign up Patreon, you get a special video or this and that. I want to do that, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what, like, I got some ideas, I just don't know if they're good ideas. But if you want to go sign up, be a patron, I think it's like, I only put one tier and it's like $2 a month or $3 a month or something like that. If you want to do that, that'd be cool. or just subscribe and get me up to a level where I can do memberships on YouTube. That'd probably be a lot easier. But if you want to help support the channel, help me buy stuff, and we can review it and talk about it and have a good time, you can go become a patron. And eventually I'll come up with some cool idea on a free perk. Like, hey, you sign up to be a patron, you get this video every month that the YouTube people don't get. But I ain't come up with that yet. We'll see what happens. New Lochby stuff. New Lochby stuff. So I was scrolling through Facebook, and I don't like the angle of this camera. Let me just see if I can raise up my chair. It's a little bit better. I was scrolling through Facebook, came across Lochby's, one of their posts on there, and they made, or they're making, I don't know, it's not out yet. Where'd it go? So I recently talked about the field journal, the folio one. Now they have a zipper, like the field journal, but with a zipper. And I love this thing. Like, we're going to talk about this again at some point, but the longer I spend with this, the more I love this thing. This thing is like a lifesaver. At work, I go to work on my Sunday school lesson, and now it's getting warmer. I just pull this out of my bag and go out in the warehouse to where my little lawn chair sits. Plop my butt down in the lawn chair while I'm waiting on installers to show up in the morning. And just start writing out my lesson, my notes for my lesson. And then when I need to stop, I like it. But anyway, Lochby's coming out with this A6 sized. So it'll be this size, A6, which is a little bit bigger than this, than the whatever this is called. And it'll be zippered like this. So I'm kind of looking forward. I might buy that. I don't know. But let me tell you what else they got coming out. They made a baby. It's the baby of this and this. So they're coming out with a traveler's notebook, but you know, it looks like this. With the wax canvas and the clip, what am I doodad buckle thing that you put on here, and the pin loop and the handle and the whatnot. But it's this size. It's a traveler's notebook, which I'm not really interested in that one. I think it's cool, but it ain't gonna take the place of this. Like, you can't improve upon that. So it is cool though. I do like it. And now that they're making that, they're making their notebooks. Their notebooks that they make. So they're, you know, they use the Tomoe River paper and all their insert things. So they're going to be making, I'm kind of looking forward to that. I wouldn't mind having a one of their inserts to go in this with the Tomoe River paper. But that'll be later on down the road, because I got quite a while before I finish up the ones I got in here now. So that's a couple, and they might have some more stuff coming out I'm not sure about. I don't know. They don't even pay me to talk about their stuff. And here I am talking about it because I just think it's cool. And I know it seems like Lochby's products are like the most divisive products I talk about on here, because I think they're cool and I show, and then people be in the comments like, it's overpriced. I'm like, I don't know if you noticed or not, but everything is overpriced today. But I dig their stuff, so I talk about them on here. And they're coming out with I mean, they don't even have a name for it yet. I was just watching their post earlier before I started recording this video, and they were asking people, what do you think we should call this thing? So they ain't even got a name yet, but you can pre-order it on the website. But it's cool. Probably not going to get one, but it's pretty cool. I got a question. Do you know, are you guilty of being a hobby hopper? I have been known to do some hobby hopping This is a term I heard in somebody's video I was watching the other day. Being a hobby hopper. And I am that way. Granted though, in most cases, like I'll have a hobby and then I'll jump over and do another one. But I will eventually make my way back to the other hobby. Like the video game thing. I got all my PlayStations here on the TV. The 2, the 3, and the 4. And I play the 4 the most. Played the mess out of some Fallout. Can't stop playing it. Fallout 4. And back in about 2014, 2015, I stopped playing video games because I was focused on college and things and whatnot. And then when I got married, like there was even less time to play. But now I'm back into it again. Trying to limit, how much time I play because I know how I can get on there. But are you a hobby hopper? Do you hop around from hobby to hobby? Like, there's sometimes, well, I'm always into pens. But when it comes to fountain pens, like there's some months where I'm just not super interested in using a fountain pen like every day. This Sharpie S Gel, it's blue, loving that thing. That did I bring it over here? Yeah, this uniform one I showed you on the last video, loving this thing. And there's some periods of time where I always want to have I want to write everything with a fountain pen. Not practical. Like if I could use a fountain pen at work, I would, but it's not practical for the things I write on. I have to write on little plastics. Well, they're not. I don't know if they're plastic. I don't really know what they are, but they're labels that the carpet comes on. They come on the carpet, and they tell you, what color and how long it is. Blah blah blah. All this stuff about the carpet. So when I cut, it's like our stock carpet comes to 150 feet. I got to cut 30 feet off. I subtract 30 from 150 and write what's left on there. And you can't really do that with a fountain pen. It doesn't stay. It'll smear off and fade, and it just doesn't work out. So I don't get to use a fountain pen at work as much as I wish I could. But sometimes I'm just not into using the fountain pens. I just like pens in general. But are you a hobby hopper? Do you hop around from hobby to hobby? I've been wanting to do leather work. Now here's the thing. I know that's hard. I know it's not an easy thing to do. And my buddy does it. He makes knives. And he recently got into making leather sheaths for him. And he said, it is a pain in the butt. He said, it's worth it when you get done and you see the finished product. He's like, but up until that point, it is a royal pain in the butt. I would like to make some journal covers. But I also don't know if I want to get into leather. I want to make leather. I want to, but do I want to bad enough to deal with working with leather? Because it looks like a pain in the butt. But who knows? But at the very least, what I would like to do is stickers. I would like to make some stickers to where I could design them and they'd be manly. Because, kind of the theme here on the channel. All the planner ladies and all the stationery channels, whether they be run by a female or male, they're kind of frou-frou. They're kind of bougie. And I want to make some stickers that are like a dude would feel good putting on his journal. Get some dudes into this space. There's a lot of... We won't go there. Because I'll be honest with you, when I first got into this a couple years ago, I started researching it on YouTube, and I was like, man, all this ain't for me. Like watching, you watch every planner lady channel. She has the top down shot, and she starts her video off with like, hey guys, like she does her finger thing, hey guys. And I'm like, I think I took a wrong turn somewhere. I mean, I feel like if I keep going, I'll be offensive. So, but some of the guy channels ain't much better. So I was thinking about, what if I could design some stickers for if you want. Like I said, I don't really put stickers in my notebooks, but maybe I would if I had some that were cool. So maybe I designed some cool stickers that guys would be like proud to put in their notebook. Like, wouldn't be embarrassed if someone was seeing them flipping through their notebook and, you know, they got a butterfly sticker in there or something. Like, here I got a skull with crossbones on it. I don't know what they would be. I don't even know how to go about doing it. I've had stickers made before, but it was just one sticker. I don't know where I would even go to get like a sheet of stickers made. But anyway, it's just some ideas have been bouncing around in my head. I had a store when I had my podcast going on my other channel. I had a store, and it didn't work out, which is weird. So it was like a merch store. I did a merch store for my podcast, and I used to wear these shirts. We're just rambling now, like straight up rambling. So I used to wear these shirts on my podcast. If you watched my Bible video I put out 2 days ago, this shirt I was wearing in it, that is from a company that don't exist anymore. And I have that's my sign back there. It says King James Bible Believer. That is from the same store that no longer exists anymore. And people would see my shirts, or that sign back there, or that hat that's sitting on that lamp also came from them. And they would be like, man, where'd you get that? I want to get that. And I'm like, I wish I could tell you, but the store don't exist anymore. The guy shut it down because I think he had health problems or whatnot. So you can't really get them no more. So I got the idea, like, we'll make them. I'll make them. Like, I'll come up with my own designs that, you know, kind of the same thing, and I'll put them on my merch store. I figured this would be a good way people can come to my merch store, and if they don't want, you know, one of my podcast t-shirts, they can get one of these instead. It'll help drive traffic there. No, it did not. No, nobody. I'm like, oh, y'all keep asking me about where I got these shirts, so I bring them forth and be like, here, you can get these. Apparently you didn't want to know bad enough. So that whole situation kind of turned me off from doing merch. When I started this channel, I was like, and when I rebranded my other channel, I was like, well, when I get to 1,000 subscribers or over 1,000 subscribers, then I might make some merch for the channel. But the idea I have now is like just opening up my own, you know, t-shirt shop kind of thing, and like I can put merch on it from my YouTube channels if I want to, but I want to make shirts because like I mention all the time, like I wear my kilts, and I like to wear shirts that answer people's questions, because people are going to have questions if you wear a kilt. I like to wear shirts that answer their questions before they even ask them. And I like to have unique shirts that go with the kilt, but if you go on Amazon and you search for kilt t-shirts, you know, kilt related t-shirts, what you get, now I'm not sounding like a fuddy-duddy here, you get a bunch of vulgar stuff. Like, what's under the kilt? Oh, your mom's lipstick or something like that. And I'm like, I don't want that on my shirt. Like, I work with ladies that go to my church. Like, I'm trying to be a good example for Christ here. I'm not walking around like, hey, lift up my kilt, play my bagpipes. Stupid. It's not funny. Like, I don't even think they're funny. I'm sure somebody does. But so I was like, I'm going to come out with my own line of shirts. And you don't even have to wear them with kilts. They're going to be kind of some of them will be kilt related. But some of them are just like sayings that, like, expressing your individuality. Like, hey, I don't care what you think about me. I'm going to do the thing I want to do, kind of thing. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling on about that. We should probably move on. But eventually that's what I want to do, is get me another merch store up going. And will be some merch from this channel and maybe my other channel if it don't die. on there, but mostly it'll just be designs that I created that I think are humorous. And other people might think they're humorous too. I got a couple, what was it, in here, in this little notebook here, I got several t-shirt ideas that I would like to make if I ever get the time to just sit down and make them. Moving on. Bullet journal. Where's it at? Oh, it's in here. So, I might have made a mistake, but I got time to rectify it a little bit. I'm going to start, I'm about halfway through the bullet journal method, so I've got all the knowledge to do the layout and stuff like that. So I was like, what notebook am I going to use? And I'm like, I could use my MD A5 that I've showed y'all before. Have not written anything in it yet. That'd be a good choice. I could use my field notes, big ones. I ain't never going to get that back in there. I could use my pocket bullet journal, because, you know, I still got two that ain't got nothing written in them. That would be a good choice. But then I was like, then I'm going to be adding something to what I already carry, and that's kind of like what I'm trying not to do. Like, I'm trying not to add things to what I already carry. So I took the other two notebooks that were in here out. I still ain't finished this one yet, so we're going to keep this one in here until I finish it. And I put my vintage field notes in the back here, and I started a bullet journal in here. Now, I'm not going to start using it till May, but I went ahead and started my index, my future log, my monthly log. I ain't filled none of it out yet, but well, I got some stuff in my future log, but I haven't filled none of it out yet. But I went ahead and wrote some things in here for May. Whenever I get to May, we're going to start, I guess it's Thursday when May starts, so I'll start using my bullet journal then. Figuring it out as I go. Like, I read the book, I got the idea how it works. Now, will it work for me? I don't know. I've tried it before. Didn't really work for me, but now I read the book. You try to watch videos on YouTube about it, you'll get all kinds of sideways. You'll think you got to have washi tape and 72 different colors of marker. You don't need all that. So we're going to try it out in May. The book says try it for 2 or 3 months. And if it don't work for you, then it don't work for you. But at least give it 2 or 3 months to see if it can work for you. Because you can always modify it and stuff like that, which I'll probably end up doing. But off the bat, we're going to try it like the book says to try it. So we're going to do a video coming up next month about that. Number 8 on my list here. I got the Jinhao. What was this again? 10. The Jinhao 10. I want to try some other Jinhaos. They don't have to be click pen. Obviously, I already got that. But I want to try, like, what is, like, I know Jinhao does a lot of copying other things, and which doesn't really bother me. So, like, what should I be looking at as my next Jinhao pen for y'all people that have Jinhaos? You let me know in the comments if there's a like, you should really check this one out right here, and we'll give it a look and see. So for tin whistle, I was going to play, I told you about this in the recliner ramble. There's a song I was going to play y'all, but I'm not comfortable playing it. Like, I don't feel like I have it down yet. I was hoping I would have a couple more days to practice before doing this video, but then I found out that I have to do it today. I can't do it this week. So we're going to save that song, which was called Scarborough Fair, if you're familiar with it. We're going to save that one for the May Ramblethon. And we're going to play a song that I've already played, but I've played it on the channel, but I haven't played it on the monthly Ramblethon. So I should be able to do this. been a minute since I played it, but I played it several times, and I love this song. There's 3 songs I wanted to play when I got my tin whistle. One of them is the Kesh jig, which I'm not fast enough to play it yet. I haven't even really started learning it. I've messed around with it a little bit, but the Kesh jig is fast, and I'm not that fast yet. The other one is Inisheer, which I haven't started trying to play that one either because I'm still trying to find the right tabs for it, because I have tabs on here. I can't remember if they're on here, this website I use, whistletabs.com, or there's an app on my phone, but they're not the same. The tabs aren't the same, and it confuses me, so I need to get some good tabs. And this is the other song that I wanted to play, Loch Lomond, and I've played this one on the channel before, but never in a Ramblethon video, so we're going to play it here today. Such a good song. There we go. Let's talk about upcoming videos for the month of May. So we're going to do a review on the Hongdian, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, probably not, the Hongdian M2s that I got sent by Mr. Scott. I changed out the nib in the blue one last night and put my Robert Oster ink in it. Way better with the fine nib in it. Let me see, let me give y'all an example, a teaser. So we'll do the fine nib, in case you don't know, the blue one is the fine. And then we'll do the medium. I spelled that wrong. You'll give me a break, okay? Super wet. So the top one is the fine, and the second one is the medium. So, awesome pens. I love them. We're going to talk about why I love them when I get to the review. Hopefully, in the next week or sometime. We'll see how bad my schedule gets tossed off. The Lochby Sidekick review is coming in the middle of May. So another 2 or 3 weeks from now, we'll do the review for the Sidekick, which is a pretty good wallet. I don't know if it's for me. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not, but it's still a pretty cool wallet. We're also going to do a video on fountain pen paper. We did 2 videos last month, or this month, I guess we're still in the month of April, on fountain pens, and paper was brought up quite often. So I'm going to do a review, not a review, I'm going to do a video about fountain pen paper and like my experiences with different papers, because I don't want people to get into the fountain pen hobby thinking they got to spend so much money on a pen, but then they got to spend so much money on paper, because you really don't. There's some paper that is surprisingly cheap and good with fountain pens. I'll talk about my Amazon Basics journal here, how I write with a fountain pen in this thing all the time, and it does just fine. And I'll also talk about some fancier paper that I've used as well. And we're going to do a video on my bullet journal spread. We'll probably do that in a week or two. We want to get a couple days into May so I can see how it's working out, so I can actually have something to show you So we'll have to get a little ways into the month before I do that video and show y'all. But we're going to be talking about bullet journaling. Still working on my creativity video. And I wanted to do a video about YouTube content channels. But at the same time, I feel like that doesn't apply to y'all. Like y'all's algorithm probably ain't like mine. It probably doesn't show you certain things. But sometimes I do get rants inside of me about the videos I see on YouTube, because there's just so many people just doing the same stuff over and over again, using the same, almost the exact same titles in their video as this other person did. Like, can y'all be original or something? You know, like I talked about the pocket notebook thing. You can go through YouTube and literally see a dozen videos like, this pocket notebook changed my life. And I'm like, man, your life must have been kind of sad if notebook changed it. But you can just see multiple videos about the same thing. I'm like, can y'all just come up with something else to talk about? Like, Lord have mercy. Anyway, I'm going to finish the video out with a question to you. Question of the week, or month, I guess you could say, because we do these monthly. What is your favorite color of ink? I don't care the brand. I don't care if it's not even fountain pen ink. What is your favorite color of ink? Because I've talked about mine and how I love this Wear Ingles Human Issue, and I'm really digging. I only been using it for 24 hours, so I ain't got much of an opinion on it. The Great Southern Ocean from Robert Oster. I'm digging them. So I ain't worried about your favorite brand or anything like that. Just type down there in the comments your favorite ink color, and or here's a caveat, or the most interesting ink color you've ever heard. Like some company made an ink and they called it this, and you just thought it was kind of hilarious or interesting or whatever. Put that down there too. That'd be fine. But let me know what your favorite color of ink is. Until next time, I've been Stormin' Norman. I have said things. Y'all have a good week.